Conservative media viewers and swimming fans and Olympic fans all around the world, what is up? It's me, John D. Villarreal, the four-time national champion, joined by Paul at Villarreal by phone. Incredible! Michael Phelps has done it again. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. In my personal opinion, first of all personal opinion only, not alleged facts, like I said, person, all fair entertainment purpose only. Please check disclaimers. And my personal opinion, Michael Phelps is the greatest Olympic athlete of all time and the greatest swimmer of all time. And he just put another stamp of authority, in my personal opinion, on that whole opinion with this new gold medal in the butterfly, dude. The 100 butterfly. I could see it last night when he did the whole qualifying situation. He looked great, dude. And this is another gold medal. It's an individual gold medal. Michael Phelps has already had an incredible Olympic Games with 3 gold medals, with a silver and all this situation. And now he has another race coming up. Tell me what happened here. Give me the medal count. Break it down.
This is amazing. I agree with you. In my own personal opinion, Michael Phelps is clearly the greatest Olympian ever. Look, we're talking about a guy that has almost double the gold medals that Mark Spitz had. I mean, that's like ridiculous. I mean, that's incredible. And what happened today, as you mentioned, Michael Phelps just moments ago won the 100-meter butterfly race. And he got a really strong finish, came in solidly at the end, got it done. I know we heard a lot of stuff about Ryan Lochte, and this is his time and all this little stuff. Well, here's the deal right now. Ryan Lochte is done. He's finished with the Olympics. I think he was on Today's Show this morning or something like that.
I saw it with Matt Lauer. Yes, go ahead.
That's right, with Matt Lauer. And so, but there's Michael Phelps, as you mentioned, still has one race left. It's a relay event, not an individual event. That's tomorrow. I can't remember which race it is, but I know it's a relay. But through both Lochte and Michael Phelps, I think, have each had 6 races. And Michael Phelps has outperformed Ryan Lochte. Michael Phelps has, in this Olympics, 3 golds, 2 silvers. Ryan Lochte, 2 golds, 2 silvers, and 1 bronze. So Ryan Lochte basically has 1 fewer gold, and he has a bronze instead of a gold. So Michael Phelps, with 1 race to go, has already outperformed the man who's supposedly it's his time and all that. But what can you say? Michael Phelps is the most accomplished medal winner in the history of the Olympic Games. He's clearly, in my opinion, the best swimmer ever, and he still has 1 more race to go, and he showed today, once again, why he's the greatest ever. I think when, his last individual event, at least at this Olympics, and he just does it again. This guy's amazing.
He's absolutely amazing, Paul. We're talking now about 17 total gold medals in the Olympic career of Michael Phelps and 21 total medals. It's just stunning when you think about it. I mean, here's the thing. If you were add up all of Michael Phelps' medals for his entire career, you would be ahead of most, if not many countries in the Olympic Games for any one given Olympics. I mean, I believe, if I remember right, I haven't, and we have a lot of Olympics to go here, so I don't want to stretch that analogy too far, but I believe there's only 2 countries in the United States and China that are above that total medal count right now at this stage in the Olympics. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, this is, as we said, there's a lot of Olympics yet to go,
right?
But it's hard not to see how this is going to be the Michael Phelps Olympics all over again, just like Beijing was. I mean, this guy, okay, he's not quite as dominant as he was in Beijing. This guy's racking up medals, and he just comes through again and again and again, and we just salute him. He adds to his existing record. The record was, I believe, getting to 19 total medals. Now he's at 21, and he still has a race to go. Who knows where it's going to end up? And as we've talked about in another video, maybe he competes in Rio. Who knows?
Rowdy Gaines talked about that.
Unstoppable.
Yeah, Rowdy Gaines talked about that, and then he was even asked about that in the interview, and Phelps said definitively no, it's done, and Michael Phelps' mom has talked about Rio, wanting to go to Rio and stuff like that, and Michael said this is it, whatever. But then Rowdy Gaines, I believe he came back, if I'm remembering correctly, my personal opinion, and he said, well, talk to me, basically what he said before was, hey, Michael Phelps is a competitor, this and that, whatever, and then I think the final things that Rowdy Gaines was saying about is, talk to me in 3 years, and then we'll see who was right. The point being is, look, I mean, this is so incredible. And Paul, you mentioned it before in terms of age. I mean, compare Phelps to Ryan Lochte and stuff like that. I mean, Phelps in the grand scheme of things is really not that old. And we've seen, swimmers be able to extend the career like Dana Torres and others. I mean, traditionally it's a bit of a younger person's sport. There's no question. We understand that. But when you have this kind of dominant swimmer, when you have basically the best swimmer of all time, I think what Rowdy Gaines was sort of getting at is, look, when you set this kind of bar and you have this kind of historical opportunity and you're such a competitor, you know what? Maybe you take some time off and maybe you just want to get back in the mix to do it one more time, to set that bar a little higher, even if it's on a relay team or something like that, Paul. Don't you see what Rowdy Gaines is saying on that?
Absolutely. Look, maybe instead of doing 7 events, you do 3 events, but something like that, as you said, or just be part of a relay team. Michael Phelps has so much talent and is so accomplished. I mean, he's proven everything. So I agree with Rowdy Gaines. I think that there's definitely a chance that we can see Michael Phelps at the 2016 games. Look, he's got one more race left with the relay team. Hopefully they can do well, maybe get another gold. But this is just, again, after that first race, I think it was a 400-meter, maybe individual medley, people want to write him off, and he was 4th, and Ryan Lochte got gold and everything. And since then, it's just been the Michael Phelps show, basically. And we salute him. I can't think of any Olympian that's better than him. I know people have said different things or want to offer counter arguments, and that's fine. Everybody's got an opinion, but the numbers speak for themselves. As I said, Mark Spitz, I believe, at 9 gold medals. Michael Phelps has 17 gold medals. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, and he has a chance for another one.
It is so unbelievable. It's so impressive. It's so, in my personal opinion, definitive. And now you have a 2-medal stretch on what the previous record, or is it now 3 actually, because it was 18, then he gets 19, and now he's at 21. I mean, it's just, I don't know. You can tell me the numbers on that. That's the problem. But here, it's not a problem. It's a great thing. And Michael Phelps keeps getting medals. The numbers keep changing, dude. I mean, it's so insane, this whole situation. And that's what I'm talking about right here. In my personal opinion, people can talk and there's different arguments, but this is such strong evidence. In my opinion, it's so definitive. And like you said, we have one more race to go. Unbelievable. Hats off to Michael Phelps right now. I mean, this is just an incredible display of swimming and Olympic talent. What do you fans out there think? Tell me where you're at on this. How amazing is this, number 1? Number 2, how historic is this? Number 3, do you agree that Michael Phelps is the greatest swimmer of all time? Number 4, do you agree with us that Michael Phelps is the greatest Olympian of all time? And number 5, are you ready? I mean, we still have a lot of Olympics to go, Usain Bolt, everything like that, but are you ready to maybe not declare, but predict that the 2012 games will be known as the Michael Phelps Olympics in a lot of ways because of the continued dominance of his sport, but also the historical perspective here in terms of what he's accomplished, doing what no other Olympian has been able to do. And we may have more evidence of that with this other race coming up, as Paul rightly points out. And the 6th thing is, do you suspect, as Rowdy Gaines sort of puts out there, that Michael Phelps might actually compete in the Rio Olympics, and would you want to see that? So much to talk about. Congratulations to Michael Phelps. Congratulations to the International Olympic Committee, the 2012 Olympics, the U.S. swimming, everything like that, U.S. Olympic team. Paul, do you have any final comments to wrap this up?
Look, we love Michael Phelps, everything he represents. Guy works hard, doesn't talk a whole bunch. He lets the swimming do the talking, and just wishing him luck in tomorrow's race, and we'll see where it goes from there.
It's fantastic. I mean, we're seeing super champions right here in the 2012 Olympics. We're seeing Roger Federer, in my personal opinion, the greatest tennis player, professional tennis player of all time, looking now the gold medal match, looking to do the Golden Slam situation, already ranked again as a #1 tennis player, the ranked more as #1 more weeks than anybody else, and now we're seeing it with Michael Phelps, more Olympic medals than anybody else by a good margin, more gold medals than anybody else, total dominance in my personal opinion in the swimming situation, if you're talking about a career and all that type of stuff, and having a very successful Olympic Games after maybe some people were down on him early, and as you said, Paul, definitely has the edge over Ryan Lochte and may get a more of an edge with tomorrow's race. Unbelievable. I love it. You need to speak on it right now. Give me the comments below. Please subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal, the 4-time national champion. That is Paul F. Villarreal. We are conservative new media. Please rate this video up. Also, please post to your social networking sites. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time, and congratulations to Michael Phelps.